Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. This road trip for the Celtics kicking things off here in this one. They don't have a lot of great things going on right now, losing their first 6 to start the season.
And they face this team just once more after tonight. So they lost that first matchup. They're looking to get this one to boost their confidence and give themselves a chance to win the season series.
And, Greg, I think that'll have them coming out of the locker room with a little pep in their step. I mean, they do not want to lose back-to-back games to this team, especially having only one more game.
Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And that kind of defense ain't going to get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Thomas passes to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Lots of room. No luck. Celtics on D. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Detroit shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Shooting 2. Free.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now here's Crowder. He's tightly guarded. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. No good. Some solid defense from Harris. The Pistons have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Boss. Look at that.
I tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. Here's Laverne. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jackson dishes to Drummond. Harris, right side. Jackson against Thomas. 6 to shoot. Out to Harris from downtown. Shot is no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Thomas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Let's send it out to DB, who caught up with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
The frustration was evident in his voice when I asked him about the way their season had been developing. He told me, we've been learning the hard way that anything less than a 100% effort is not going to get it done. I want to see my guys a lot hungrier than they have been. That would certainly help, gentlemen.
All right, Doris. The dish to Laverne. Bradley, no one around him. That one's good from the corner. Here's Jackson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Boss. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Thomas with the ball, guarded now by Jackson. Here's Bradley. It's rebounded by Boss.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Celtics trail by 4. There's the pick. In the corner, Bradley with it. All sorts of time, and he hits the jump shot. Bradley's got 6.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Boston shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Mickey out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Thomas, and it's Laverne in at the center, filling out the middle. Jackson.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls. An official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he's got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Johnson. Bradley's checked in for the Celtics.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Thomas passes to Bradley. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Pass to Drummond. Here's Boss. 20 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York. Shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Crowder. Detroit with the rebound. Boss has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part, and I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Crowder with it. Now guarded by Boss. To the wing right side. And the wide open shot from Morris. Kept alive. Here's Boss. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
Outside Bradley. Shot clock at 5. Boston again missing.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Jackson passes to Boss. Here's Caldwell-Pope. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Harris is checked in for the Pistons. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Mickey. Thomas a screen. Kicks it to Bradley. Laverne passes to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. No good. The Pistons go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, Greg, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks, boy, was he tremendous. He had 20 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. A nice showing for him in one.
And so we conclude.
Andrea, you look
as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Boss is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Harris in at the 3. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Wide open look. Here's Mickey. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Celtics have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
At the line for the Pistons.
That free throw missing.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Detroit with the ball. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played. But they happened to catch an opposing team at the very top of their game.
I'd venture to guess, Greg, that if that game was played in their building instead of on the road, they win it.
There's the screen. Outside Thomas. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there. You know, he has been ever present in the paint today, guys. He's getting a lot of his points from in close.
Celtics trail by 16. He kicks it to Laverne. Fires from deep. They get the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and are taking control on the glass. Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Boss. 8 rebounds and a steal.
And guys, really impossible to say where he's been better, offensively or defensively.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's not missed a beat at either end. That's obvious.
Celtics have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Pass to Mickey. Stolen. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now the feed to Caldwell Pope. Right wing. Bradley on the double team. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Celtics trail by 18. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And taking a look now at stats for Isaiah Thomas. Good season last year. 8th in steals, 11th in assists, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats.
And top 10 in steals, as you said last year. Always a threat to cause a turnover.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Dishes to Bradley. And he banks in the layup. Bradley's got 12.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Celtics trail by 18. Takes it from 10. Again, the Celtics good for 2. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Caldwell Pope kicks to Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Boss. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. In the third spot, the Pistons.
You know, after that solid performance last year, there will be a lot of high expectations this year. And nothing stays exactly the same for a team from year to year. There are a lot of dynamics involved, particularly shooting percentages.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Detroit. Johnson comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Outside Jennings. Clock at 6. Goes up on the wing, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pistons leading by 18. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Thomas. To the middle. Boss passes to Jackson. Second chance shot, and there's the lay-in. 2 points right there from Boss. Boss has got 33 points. Celtics trail by 20. Right side Jennings. He feeds it to Thomas. Stolen by Jackson. Drummond a screen. Jackson with it. Now Thomas defending. Jackson misses.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Here's the screen. Jennings dishes to Thomas. Jennings against Johnson. Johnson the screen. Thomas gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Celtics trail by 19. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. The drive by Jennings. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Johnson.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned.
Pistons leading by 14. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Celtics. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Mickey out there with Jay Crutch. And it's Laverne in at the 5 down low.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Pass to Mickey. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Now here's Crowder. D right on him. Pass to Mickey. He dishes it to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Crowder. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Thomas kicks to Crowder. Passes it to Laverne. Fires the 3. And the shot is good.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
And, Greg, you know how it is. Sometimes it only takes 1 or 2 baskets to get things going. Maybe we're getting ready to pump a little life into this one.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Detroit.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
They set the pick. Thomas outside. Rebound by the Pistons. Boss has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
And he makes both free throws.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Celtics trail by 16. Thomas with the ball. Right wing. Now here's Crowder, guarded by Harris. Jackson passes to Harris. Back to Jackson. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Boss. The rebound by the Celtics.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
And Thomas, here we go. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
Jackson passes to Boss. To the wing right side. The Pistons working the ball around now. Off with the layup.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Thomas against Harris. There's the pass to Boss. Feeds it to Caldwell Pope, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Celtics trail by 16. Pass to Mickey. The dish to Crowder. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Bradley dishes to Laverne. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Laverne's got 5 points in the quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Out to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. And the Pistons lead by 17.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Outside Bradley. Thomas kicks to Bradley. There's the pick. Boston needs to get off a shot from deep. Thomas. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pistons.
Clark, the biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
You know, I thought both teams worked hard at both ends, but sky-high field goal percentage and pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Excellent effort tonight.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They're going to close them out for the second time this year. This gives them a season series lead of 2-0 with just 1 game left to play against the Celtics.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Boss. He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
That shot wide open.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Outside Jackson. Here's Boss. It's good.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior.
Andrea.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a four-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.